Alright, hello and welcome to
Unscripted Lives talk show hosted by me, Orion.
and me, Gagan.
In our show, we discuss topics of interest.
And topics that are relatable. Today, we're talking about talents, which Orion clearly has because he just played Master of Puppets live for us on guitar.
Yeah, I played that for the talent show and I won first place twice, actually. Student's choice and judge's choice.
Yeah. So that's what we're talking about today. Talents that we have. So, Orion, what other talents do you have?
Well, it's mainly guitar. I love playing guitar. I've learned a bunch of songs on it. And I've played, but I've been playing guitar for about almost 2 years now. It's been maybe a year and 3/4. But I also can code. I remember we've coded on Scratch together before. What else? I mean, other than that, it's not the best. I mean, I know how to skateboard. I'm not the best at skateboarding. I can't really learn new
It's just
tricks.
hobbies, basically.
Yeah, hobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a talent or a curse, but like I'm pretty good at recorder, and like not with my mouth, with my nose. I mean, I'm not really good at it, but like, so with my mouth, not with my nose, I can play like the first like 20 seconds of Master of Puppets. Don't ask me how, but like it took a long time, and then like after 20 seconds, it's basically impossible. So I just gave up, but maybe, just maybe, I might relearn it and play it for you guys soon. But, yeah, I also know how to skateboard like Orion. We basically have the same talent.
Yeah. But I also like to direct, right? I'm also good with like kids and teaching them, right? Going back to guitar, if you want to see the rest of Master of Puppets,
Link in description.
no, we don't need a link. It's at studio_13 music at BandLab. Right? So go over to BandLab and search in that username, and you can get the rest of it as long as my Star Spangled Banner and Bohemian Rhapsody, which wasn't quite as good.
We played that at a talent show.
But
I'm pretty sure nobody
How many days
voted for
was
us.
it? 238 days we put into that.
And it wasn't even like that good.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was actually bad. It was like, oh, we just learned it yesterday and we wanted to play it because we had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But we worked a lot for that.
Definitely. What are some hobbies you have, Gagan?
Well, like you said, I also code. I mean, like, I remember in 6th grade, those were the days we used to just code, like, every day, Scratch. It wasn't really actual coding, it was just blocks of code. So, like, it gives you blocks instead of actual, like, writing code, so you don't have to write the prompts, and it'll just give you the prompts, and you'll mash them together to create, like, something for the thing, for your character to do. So, I've been trying to learn, like, Python, but it's actually kind of complicated.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure.
I just gave up, but, like, the Python I was learning was, like, it was not even, like, most of it is used in, like, visual games, but the thing they were teaching was for, like, simple games like Guess the Number. But you can use those tactics for, like, a visual game, and it's called Pygame, I think. You download it on Visual Studio Code, where you can do Python, JavaScript. You can do a lot of coding apps, but
Yeah, the program we used was Scratch.
yeah, for
Scratch.mit.edu. We did it back in 6th grade for a long time.
Orion got 700 views on his game called Lemon Shooters.
Yeah, that was
a great game.
we used to do a lot of tutorials. Like we'd Google them and just do them overnight. I remember I stayed up I think it was 12 o'clock doing that over and over, trying to code it. But then I made up some of my own.
Yeah, you know what I did? I just remixed someone else's projects,
One
I put my and I put my own characters into it. So it was like their idea, basically their code, because I did not change the code at all, just a little bit to include the characters. But yeah, I created one that was like way better than yours, no offense, but that was because I did code it myself.
Yeah, really.
But it got 500 views.
Yeah.
A little less than yours.
So I
but-
had 2 accounts. I had my gaming account and my animation account.
Did you create anything in your animation account?
I did actually. I had a few like really short animations that weren't that good, but I also had what were they called? So I made my own like version of the Twilight Zone almost. 43 notifications.
Since 6th grade.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it was 6th grade.
Yeah. You
But
probably logged into it recently.
One of the things I was trying to do for the longest time. Do you know the song "We Didn't Start the Fire"?
We didn't start the fire.
So I was trying to like every time they brought up something new, I would get the photo for it.
Oh.
So watch this really quickly, before it loads at least. I mean, like it had all the books, it had all the people, the cars, everything. It was crazy. And I almost wanted like when it said when it went into the chorus and said "We didn't start the fire," I almost wanted like the earth to be on fire.
We didn't start the fire.
That's what I thought about
Almost
doing.
too literally.
Yeah.
One view.
I didn't post it yet.
Yeah.
There's so many things on there. It was crazy. Like I have all the stuff for it. I just didn't have the code for it.
Yeah. You could probably code it soon if you want to. But yeah. 7 minutes already. Like this video I saw of this guy that was singing Despacito and he showed like pictures. If you didn't know Spanish, it was like like des was like a desk and pass was like I don't know, but like it was crazy. It was actually really cool. It's like kind of like that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So I was trying to start a series of the Twilight Zone, just random things, but I only did one. but it got 82 views.
82.
Right. And there's credits and everything. I even did a stop motion animation.
Oh, I remember that. Wasn't it? Didn't you do it with like drawing it? Or?
It was clay.
Clay, yeah, that's what it was.
I don't know what this one was. It says that one basketball player. It was probably like based off you in 6th grade. I have no clue what it's about though.
Remember when we used to do like the Scratch Olympics or something?
Oh my
where
God,
we used to make games. Like we only went like through with one, like the basketball game. We each made a basketball game.
Yeah.
That's the animation. What? So, yeah, we made a basketball game where you shoot a basketball. Basically, that's it, and it counts as a score, as a point. Well, and the judge was Joe, our friend Joe, and he said his was better, Ryan's was better. I didn't really see the difference in both of ours. But
yeah.
But
Sure.
speaking of coding in Scratch, we recently went on the Washington D.C. trip for school for our 8th grade trip, and Mr. Hamilton, the guy we mentioned in our last episode, he's our social our social studies teacher. So he asked us, me and Orion, to create like interactive like app basically.
Yeah.
To like so the students can learn about information, like deeper information when we're looking at the things in Washington D.C. like the museums.
Yeah.
Where we could just listen to it like a podcast.
Oh yeah.
But we didn't really get through with it.
Yeah.
So
I
we just
started doing it. I was close. I just needed what the words he wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
go ahead.
I just made like a sample for him, and he said he liked it. But then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So is there any hobbies you're hoping to turn into a career one day, maybe?
Hobbies? I kind of want to do acting. Maybe singing.
Maybe singing.
I'm not that good though.
Like entertainment one day, maybe.
Entertainment, yeah.
See, that's what I'm hoping to go into. I'm still trying to figure out the directing or
arts.
producing I want to do. I think directing. Directing's a lot more of the like details.
You could still do a little bit of both.
I could do both definitely. But yeah, directing's one of my favorite goals. And I want to direct. If that doesn't work out, I want to be an FBI or CIA agent. And if that doesn't work out, maybe a chef. But I always want to have a band on the side. I want to always have a band.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the Washington, D.C. trip, what was your favorite trip in 8th grade?
My favorite trip in 8th grade?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we only did one trip in 8th grade.
No. We also did High Meadow.
Yeah, we did High Meadow. That's tough.
We also went to Six Flags. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
Six Flags is like, it's cool, but it's not like Washington D.C. cool.
Definitely, but I think I would have enjoyed Six Flags more. Maybe
But Six Flags.
But if only Six Flags would have been better if it wasn't just chorus and band.
Yeah,
Like,
if it was the whole
would've been-
school.
Not just
I'm-
that, but like, I would have been happier if Marion was there. I'm sure you
Of
would have been
course,
happier
right.
if like other people. Was
I mean,
there.
like most of our friends are in either chorus or band,
Most of them are.
except
yeah.
like Izzy and Marin and yeah.
Yeah.
Except basically those two people.
Yeah, they were in algebra all by themselves. That was funny.
Yeah. There was like 2 people in each class, they said. It was
Mhm.
actually, yeah. And then the Washington D.C. trip, almost everyone went. I think Jacob and then did Gabrielle go?
No,
And I think Jacob and Gabrielle
Evan
stayed
didn't
back.
go either. Yeah.
Evan didn't go?
Yeah.
Thank
Evan didn't
goodness.
go. Yeah.
So
but that was definitely quite the
that-
story.
yeah.
You, me, Lucas, and Finn
Yeah.
bunked.
Uh-huh.
That was funny.
Handcuffs were involved.
But
So
the guard came.
oh yeah, because we were too loud. We were playing this card game, and the guard was like, "You guys are too loud. It's
And
11
Mr.
o'clock."
Hamilton came.
And Mr. Hamilton, but we weren't making as much not about noise, but we weren't as bad as like the actual like the gangy
across the
boys.
street from us.
Across the street.
Across the hall.
streets
Across the hall from us was the like more like I don't know how to word
the
it.
more gangy boys, the more
Yeah.
like get in trouble boys, the more dirt bike boys.
Yeah, I remember the first day they said
They clogged the toilet.
clogged
They
Brendan.
used too much toilet paper. Of course, it's Brendan though.
Mhm.
He's just a different character. So, what was your favorite museum in our whole trip?
It's tough.
The only
Probably-
museum I really think of was
Yeah.
the Holocaust, cause like it was just
definitely that was
like
definitely
really
very
like
important.
yeah
Yeah, I remember that one the most.
yeah me too.
But I think how many museums did we go to?
We went to
that
the
one.
American Museum first, American history.
Yep,
We went to the African history, I think. Yeah.
maybe.
You remember
that
the-
one? Oh
uh,
yes, I remember now. I remember now.
Yeah, remember the topmost floor with the guitars and everything?
Yeah.
And then we went to the Holocaust Museum. I don't remember anymore. We went to the Capitol building, the
Yeah.
inside view.
Museum wise, they were all very nice.
They were all. We
I-
were
I
also going
liked
to
them
go
all.
to the space museum. I forgot what it was called, but it was
Aerospace.
aerospace, but
Yeah,
it
I
was
wanted to
under
go to that.
construction. Like
Yeah.
they were trying to expand it more.
Definitely, yeah.
And we also, I forgot, we went, and wait, we also went, like, on restaurants every day.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
The first night we went to this thing called, arcade plus bowling alley.
Bolorama?
Bolero.
Bolero.
Bolero. Yeah.
Huh.
Bolero or Bolero. I don't
I
know how to
think
say it.
Bolero.
Yeah. But that's when I knew I was good at bowling, and also we went to, like, these other restaurants, like Tex-Mex, and
Oh, yeah.
this other restaurant, I forgot the name. It was, like, just like a buffet. It wasn't that big of a buffet.
Yeah.
And then Tex-Mex was, like,
That was
this-
awesome. We
Yeah.
had the fajitas.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Remember?
The
Oh my
chicken.
god. The Finn had his border patrol hat on.
Oh, my God.
It was hilarious.
So, before that, we went to, the souvenir shop where, you could buy, like, Border Patrol hats. I'm wearing a Washington D.C. shirt that I bought there
right now.
and you guys bought some hats.
Yeah,
DC
me,
hats.
Lucas, and Marin bought our pink Washington D.C. hats.
And then Finn bought Border Patrol hats, and there's this like joke inside joke of like Border Patrol.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, going back on the topic of hobbies, I really want to travel when I'm older, right?
Mhm.
So I'm hoping like through band, that's my hobby.
Mm.
Maybe I can like
Ooh.
tour,
Yeah.
and also director. Like,
World tour.
but also directing. I
Also,
could
yeah.
direct in like Europe, or they
Yeah,
because they have a
yeah.
lot of
If you're directing, it's inevitable to like
Definitely.
direct. Yeah.
like there's definitely places in Europe, and I know there's tons in California and Florida,
Yeah.
right? It's in New York too,
Hollywood.
Broadway,
Yeah.
right? So they're, like the major places that I could travel to, right? Is there any places you want to travel to when you're older?
Like if you're doing directing, you gotta put me in one of your movies so I
I
can
will.
travel and do the movies with you.
Yeah.
It'll
Speaking
probably
of that,
be
yeah.
so fun.
Yeah, speaking of that, and in the yearbooks, when we were graduating, I asked everyone, are you gonna be an actor when you're older? And then when they said yes, I wrote in the yearbook, you did great this year and whatnot. And then it was like, I'll cast you in my movie when we're one day. So
We should just do like a reunion movie with like everyone.
We should.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
8th grade reunion. That would be. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be awesome.
So the fact that we're talking about a reunion just like
The last podcast. Yeah.
like just a month after the end of 8th grade, we're talking about 8th grade
We're already
reunion.
talking about reunion. Yeah.
Uh,
That was fun.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's everything for today's podcast.
We hope you liked it.
This is Unscripted Lives Talk Show.
See you next week.
Oh, yeah.
We're so cringy.